I held my badge high. "Federal agents! Clear the way!" Cross-traffic was stopped at the corner up ahead, a wall of steel grills held back by the red light. Vukovic saw his chance, breaking from the confused and churning crowd and charging into the open crosswalk, just in time for the surveillance van to come screeching around the corner. Kevin slammed on the brakes a split second before hitting Vukovic square on. The gun runner bounced off the van's hood, landing hard and rolling on the street. Sprawled on his back, he grimaced as he reached into his coat, bringing out a short-barreled .38. He never got the chance to pull the trigger. Not before Jesse's boot stomped down on his hand and pinned him like a bug. "My hand," he groaned, "is broke. Think my ankle is also broke. You crazy." The rest came out in Serbian, with him babbling at us as he squirmed on the cold asphalt. Jesse reached down, plucked the gun out of his hand, and said, "Could have just shot your ass instead. Be happy." Kevin jumped out of the idling van wide-eyed. "Did we get him?" he asked. Jessie ripped off her sunglasses, her turquoise eyes dangerously bright, and turned on him. "What the fuck was that? What part of by the book did you not understand, Kevin? We're gonna talk about this later." Vukovic stammered as I rolled him onto his stomach and pulled his wrists together, slapping the cuffs on. "I sue you. I sue City of Boston. I sue United States. I sue the President." The crowded sidewalk had turned into an amateur press junket, a forest of arms holding up cell phone cameras, all pointed our way and filming every second of the bust. The day was just getting started. The special agent in charge of Boston's field branch was a bull of a man named Mueller, with a freshly shorn scalp and hard eyes. He had a comfortable office, sporting a brand-new Keurig and a stack of paper coffee cups on a table alongside his desk. He offered Jessie and me a seat. He did not offer us coffee. He was, however, polite enough to lower the blinds on each one of his windows before he started shouting at us. I'm sure his voice carried across the entire building, but at least we didn't have spectators to go with it. "What the hell were you two doing out there?" He picked up a folder and slapped it against the desk. "A civilian teenager driving one of our surveillance vehicles deliberately runs down a suspect." Jesse held up a finger. "Point of order, sir. Nobody can prove it was deliberate." "Oh, really? It looks pretty damn deliberate on the cell phone footage. Would you like to see, Agent? I can pull it up on YouTube for you right now." He leaned across the desk, glaring. "Congratulations, you're going viral. Maybe you can parlay that 15 minutes of fame into a new job once you've been shit-canned out of the bureau. I'm filing a formal complaint with Zach Wahlberg." Good luck with that. Our supervisor, Zach Wahlberg, was nothing but a voicemail box on a phone in an empty, locked office somewhere in Washington, D.C. Still, if Vukovic followed through on his threat of a lawsuit, that might not be enough to shield us. "Sir," I said, "I can only extend our deepest apologies. We made mistakes. It's our responsibility, and we'll do whatever we can." "It's your responsibility, but it's my city. You CMU cowboys think you can just ride in, shoot up the place, and leave with the sunset? Crisis management, my ass. You know what tonight's news is gonna say? It's gonna say Boston FBI screwed the pooch, and that's on my head." "What if," Jessie asked, "I promised we'd never do it again?" He stared at her, mouth agape. "Agent," he said slowly, "do you find the situation amusing?" I fought the urge to clamp a hand over Jessie's mouth. "Sir, what Agent Temple means is, we recognize our failure in the field and intend to use this incident as a learning experience." "Both of you," he growled, "get the hell out of my office! Now!" We didn't need to be told twice.